Hello, this is Karen Ranzi of Feel Fabulous with Food, and I welcome you to my video today on what does a 27-year raw vegan eat on a daily basis in Costa Rica in the tropics. So I'm here in beautiful Costa Rica, Pura Vida, Costa Rica, pure life. And I am delighted to see the abundance of fruit. I've been coming here for many years, so it's not unusual for me to see all this wonderful fruit. But during the dry season, which it is now, January, February, March, very dry, very sunny, even though we have had some strong rainy spells, it's mostly sunny and dry here, and most of the people are actually happy when it rains. I'm going to go over what I'm eating here as a raw vegan because they have such an abundance of delicious fruits and vegetables. And we should be focusing on a lot of this food no matter where we are, but even more so when we come to visit a beautiful country like Costa Rica. Every day is different. So some mornings I will wake up, and when I'm ready to eat, I focus on fruit for breakfast, always focusing on fruit for breakfast. There was a book that came out in the 1980s called Fit for Life. And that book, the major premise of that book was fruit for breakfast. After sleeping all night, that's fasting. So in the morning, we want to eat the food that digests the easiest, that's pre-digested, and that's ripe fruit. What could be easier to digest than simple carbohydrates? So some mornings, I will wake up and I will have watermelon. And the watermelons here, they are just divine. And they have seeds. In the United States, the watermelons that I was getting, they're seedless. They have no seeds anymore. They've been hybridized. But this watermelon has lots of black seeds in it. And honestly, I don't mind taking them out or spitting them out. I really feel that these watermelons are very nourishing. And I also want to say that eating watermelon is close to drinking water. It's like 96% water. So some days, that's what I have in the morning. I might eat this entire watermelon. Other days, I may get up, and like this morning, I started with a few ripe mangoes. And the mangoes here are beautiful. And just know that in the United States, mango season is starting. I always look forward to March and April because of mango season. This might start my day, mangoes. Something else that may start my day is papaya. And so I'm going to look for a ripe papaya. This one was not quite ready yet to eat this morning. So I'm going to have it tomorrow morning. And sometimes what I'll do is I will have watermelon in the morning, and later I will have papaya. Also, some days after I've had something very watery, like those fruits in the morning, later in the day, I may have plantain. So most people are used to eating bananas, but if you get a plantain, it's like a banana, but it's sweeter, it's more dense. I believe it even has more calories than a banana. And if you let it ripen until it's pretty black, but not totally black because you don't want it getting moldy, but you want it dark so that it's soft. And you can feel when the plantain is soft and ready to eat. You'll get used to it. I love having these plantains a lot of times as a lunch. Okay, this one is not ready yet. You see, it's still mostly yellow. It does have some black on it, but it really needs to be very black, very dark, just not to the point of moldy. So this is very sweet, very dense, loaded with good solid calories. I get really satiated when I eat a plantain. Also, in the afternoons, okay, and I rotate those fruits. I'm not eating them all on the same day. I rotate them. Many days, what I'll do midday is I will have pineapple. It's so wonderful to get ripe, yellow, beautiful golden pineapples that are absolutely sweet and delicious on the inside. This in the US, I haven't always been so lucky, but down here in Costa Rica, pretty much every single pineapple is to perfection. And what I like to do is I like to prepare a green smoothie with pineapple and greens. Sometimes I will choose kale and pineapple. Sometimes I will choose dark leafy lettuces and pineapple, like romaine lettuce and pineapple and water. And I'll fill up the container with a lot of fresh water. And on this land here, we're getting our water from a natural spring. So this is really pure, clean water. I am totally loving the water here. So my smoothie, pineapple and green. Sometimes I will do pineapple and barley grass powder. I'll do like a tablespoon of barley grass powder with pineapple and water for my green smoothie. And having those greens to make sure that I get plenty of minerals in. And then in the evening, that's when I really go fully savory. A lot of times as a snack during the day, I may munch on celery. That's one of my favorites, to munch on delicious celery. Sometimes cucumber as well. Those are wonderful for the bones, for the skin. Celery even looks like a bone. Then later on in the day, my last meal, which I'm so happy to be eating earlier down here. Back in the States, I was eating more at like 6 o'clock. Here I'm eating more like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It feels wonderful to eat my last meal so early. My last meal is always a big, beautiful, savory salad. And I'll mix some really nice veggies in there, always based on green vegetables. And I love to make a delicious dressing. Creamy pistachio is one of my favorites, nice and creamy mixed with my salad. And so that's what a 27-year raw vegan eats in the tropics. For example, in Costa Rica, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Thank you for joining me today. And please subscribe here to my channel at Feel Fabulous with Food. If you're interested in raw food, please take a look at my recipe book, Raw Vegan Recipe Fun for Families. It has 115 really yummy, delicious recipes, 115 juices, smoothies, raw cereals, salads, marinades, sauces, raw entrees, and party food. Take a look at that. I'll have the information down below. And please comment and like. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.